Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's time for more Euphoria Kelvin, where I didn't even realize, because I normally don't check for this, but we can now build temples. Jesus Christ. This is going to be a hell of a lot of building. I really wish there was a build all button. It'd be kind of helpful. Well. You know, I always do find something interesting. Not buildings. There's 4 level now, right? Yeah, look at some of this region. Just look how heavily fortified these areas are. Like, this is light blue level 2. This is dark blue, level 3 forts. Just try and fight your way through the Northern Empire. You want to know what ended up stopping the barbarian invasions? This. No one actually wants to fight their way through this. That's a mess. I wouldn't even want to fight my way through it. And I basically allowed it to be built. There's people who are just like, you should go retake those provinces up there. Fuck no. It'd take me forever. Anyway. So yeah, we just got a nice little tech up in admin, which apparently allows us to get this. So I figure, you know what, we're sitting on 40 some odd thousand gold. And gods need veneration. So I think it's a nice solution for everybody involved. You get a whole extra tax a month just from building one in Carthage. It's not bad, I'll say that. Yeah. See, the Imperial bureaucracy is good at developing things. We reformed the Imperial bureaucracy and all of a sudden temples are being built literally throughout the whole empire. Build a great palace. Damn straight we are. Why wouldn't we at this point? Oof. I think I'll let the first batch build. Good. Alright. Good. Good. Yeah, defensive mentality on steroids. Pretty much. Like, you want to know what stopped the barbarian invasions? That's what stopped barbarian invasions. Enough of a fort network. It was worse before when everyone was their own independent little nation. And we're already up to the Suebi conquest of Crane against Serbia. Serbia competing great power. Interesting. I mean, I'll accept. I don't really plan on doing anything, though. If Serbia manages to win, I'll be proud of it. The correct answer is, yes, holy fuck, Serbia is going to win if I don't intervene. Do I really care about heretics? I mean, I'm Catholic, so the answer is not really. I think Serbia's just gone and bit off more than it can chew. And I don't think Serbia is going to be able to do much to me, so, whatever. I'll put some boats in position and say I'm helping. Seems like the easy way to do things. Unlike Britain, I don't actually help my allies on, like, land warfare, but I'll totally blockade my enemy. No problem with that. That's my transport fleet. We should probably get the battle fleet. Yeah. I feel like the battle fleet's a good blockade here. There. Blockaded. Problem solved. Now, also some time ago, I decided to build a trade fleet out here, which I think has been working pretty well, as we are now driving pretty much all of this money up to Alexandria, which is working out really well for us. We're unfortunately not able to control Alexandria very easily due to the ridiculous number of states that just simply exist, and all of them generating a tiny amount of trade power. If we were just competing against 1 or 2 people, it'd actually be a lot easier to control the trade here, but we'll see. Okay. Recall our diplomat. Good. So we've pretty much secured the votes of all but one elector, which is fine. 41 princes and 7 free cities. I mean, I'm not too worried about this whole situation here. It looks like Serbia has its own issues, though. Oh wow, they took land from Dacia. Man, you're fucking up the nice borders. I'm disappointed, Serbia. Really disappointed. On the other hand, Subi looks like it's fine, so... all's well then. The Pope likes me. I mean, I just guess we'll just give him this. 125 gold. It's easy that way. I need to find a way to get, like, extra permanent... I guess, let's see, proclaim a guarantee? Yeah, that's something. Bestow Imperial Grace. Yeah, that's something. It'll last a while. Doesn't cost much. But yeah, we're going to need to, we need to hold on here. I mean, we have currently still 2 more reforms to hopefully get through in a reasonable amount of time, which is the Imperial ban, which just simply gives us the possibility on non-members holding Imperial territory. Hey, Gaul, I'm going to have a word with you soon. And then a decision to re-vassalize Palmyra and Babylon, because their constant scheming and fighting is causing us a lot of problems. Causing the whole empire problems, really. There we are. Level Tech 23 Diplo is good. The Emperor is dead. Oh, Jesus Christ, really? Well, apparently, we didn't last long on the throne. Oh, well. So much for Ostromir. Not gonna happen. We lasted fucking 10 years on the throne. Oh, well. Oh, well. Problem taken care of. For now. Problem taken care of. It was a nice thought. Yeah. Still a little civil war, though. Yeah, assassination are a thing. As it turns out, did not successfully get rid of the turmoil. Unfortunately, this was during the period where it was solely a stream and not recorded, but we lost 9 heirs to the throne in, like, 150 years, which was ridiculous. And we also lost a... No, I'm quite fine with that. Hannibal Hannonian. Assassinations. Someone said he'd die airless. Yeah, pretty much. Alright. Yeah, it looks like Supi's fine. They don't need my help. The blockades are working. See? There you go. So military strength, relative strength of alliances. I mean, they're outnumbered significantly if I were to actually join the war. Oh well. We're siphoning off enough trade goods from India. It's good for us. Alright. So, in the meantime, I have some ambitions, shall we say, that I'd like to start working at. I really like Greece. I feel like it'd be better under the Empire. Just my thoughts. Just my thoughts. Alright. I mean, sure, we're probably going to end up being the size of the Romans eventually, but hey, we're doing our best here, eh? Not part of the HRE, yeah. Good to know. 29, yep. 17. It's interesting to look at this fight. It seems like an almost even fight. Ooh, jeez. Now you're under attack by Quadi as well. Yeah, it doesn't look like Serbia is going to last long. The whole migrations may not have worked out the best. But, oh well, we'll see. I mean, Odrysia doing pretty good. Not gonna lie. Oh wow, they're actually converting Bulgaria back to Slavic. That's frightening. The Slavs are making their move. The Slavs are making their move. We shall see the outcome here. And even the Byzantines now. Alright. It appears a, yeah, Quadi and Byzantium. Here's an old-style gangbang up on Serbia here. And that's their fleet. And somehow, Subi still managing to lose, by the way. Really badly. Relative strength of the alliance is plus 34. You want me to get out of this fray, Serbia? No? Alright, whatever you say. Whatever you say. So we'll move the battle fleet here, move the rest of the transport fleet here. There. And now we have conquest against Byzantium to take Moria. Now, unfortunately, our invasion of Moria hinges on having naval superiority. So, before I do anything completely crazy, let's look at navy strength here. Primarily, it's going to come down to galleys. I have 12. No, I have 15. Byzantium is 8. Alright. I have 101 light ships. Picts are second place with that. Great. The Gepids have the most. Interesting. Have to be cautious about that, I suppose. Alright. That's... Well, I mean, do I really need to tech up to 25 right now? I might be taking a decent chunk of Greece here. And, you know, I really could probably stand to do some improvements as well around here. Development... Yeah, that's the other thing I really need to be spending my points on, is developing. That's why I fell so far behind in tech originally. Is I was working my best to try and develop all these provinces that were Punic to 10-10-10. And down along here as well. Good. But the best I can hope for. Alright. There. That's a decent amount of development. Like I said, we're working on this whole area. Anywhere that is Punic, well, anywhere that's going to be Punic as well, which I've decided will be this line. It's a nice line, I like it. Will be developed very well. Alright. National institutions. Yeah, give them what they want. Alright. So I'm concerned that the Gepids effectively have a larger navy than I do. Well, considering I have excess cash... I suppose the easy way to do it would be this. Sure, let's just go with 10, I don't know. Template name 410. There, done. Just to make sure. Okay, good. Only went out that far. Alright. So, momentarily we'll have naval superiority. And right now I have the ability to transport 30 troops at once. So smashing my way into Byzantium should not be particularly tricky at all. Raid Greece and save the Serbs? Maybe. Maybe we can convince Serbia to join us in glorious Catholicism. Which, you know... Hey, why not? Let's see, the Byzantium is at Tech 25. Is there any naval battle improvements from Tech 25 and 24? I mean, there's that. Tech 27, so no. Tech 28's the longship, noted. So yeah, we need to start pumping up Diplotech a bit more. That's okay. We can deal with it. Alright. Back up to 32% Imperial authority. Good. 35 princes for the reform. Good. Alright. Want me to get out of here, Serbia? Coolio. There's no point in me being there. Let's face it. There's no point. Alright. So our navy's more or less fully repaired. I suppose the only thing to do is prep for the invasion then, All aboard! I would make, you know, our guy a ruler general, but we've been seeing how well that works out for us. In addition, I should probably see about stability. Good. Alright, so the enemy is currently allied with Barium, Babylon, and Quadi. Gallia will come to our aid. I don't really care much for that, but it's good to know that Babylon will be an issue. In that case, I'm going to need to garrison the Babylonian border, which is fine. That can be dealt with. In the meantime, since we're going to have to be garrisoning the Babylonian border... how many can we fit right now? Supply limit 29. Don't suppose that would improve the supply limit, huh? Development plus 48%. 2% supply limit increase. Yeah, there's no way I can get it up there. So we'll have to bring 10,000 back over at the very least. Good. Alright. I want good execution on this invasion here. I want good execution. Don't want any problems. It's very important. Alright. Yeah, I suppose I could stand to get more claims while we do this. Like Achaea, and Athens, and Euboea. I mean, that's basically all I plan to take anyway, so I feel like that should be sufficient for claims. City demand seats in Parliament, that's fine. Nothing I can do to stop it. Your army composition is becoming more outdated by the year. Is it really? I mean, I don't have cannons yet, and the max amount of cavalry I can have is still the same. Are you referring to the size? That's only 10? This might be true. If you don't look inland. You see, the problem right now is, if you go anywhere inland, it's pretty bad. Especially in the less developed regions. There's still, like, a lot of areas inland where we start having these problems. It's generally okay in Europe, and for European operations it works out okay. But I mean, even just going south here, we see 11. And unfortunately, we don't get supply limit increases until... what is it, Tech 40 something? Somewhere? Tech 50. So it's going to be a while before I really bother swapping out to, you know, something a little higher. Alright. There. So I don't know why necessarily you'd think that my army composition of 10s is outdated. I think it works okay. I mean, if I were to look here, 22, yeah, it's getting a little better in areas. We might consider swapping up to 20 eventually, but I think still we're a little way from that, from being able to do that reliably. Anyway, I'm going to end today's episode here, so tune in next time for the invasion of Greece, Hippopara, and the divisions of Serbia. Thank you everybody for watching. This has been your lovely, lovely host, Calvin, signing off.